You better believe we're back again. What of it? Listen to me, man. I can't remove the computer. I know. Here you go. Take a look at the revolving. Wait, a revolving computer, man. Wait. Hold the phone. I just had a brilliant trademark idea. LLC TAM, of course. If you do it, revolving computer. Okay? Like my diabetes is a little bit out of there right now. Okay, here's the deal. Back here's a hole, right? And unfolded clothes, revolving computers. You don't do anything. You move, and it moves with you. That's a good, I don't think that exists. I'm not talking about a selfie stick. I'm not talking about moving the camera around. I'm talking about the said computer thing, Chromebook, which I could be iPad. It rotates with you, man. You know, wherever you go, it goes. It's a pretty good shoe shine deal. Now, don't tell me that isn't brilliant. That's majestic. Now think about it, boys. I don't care what fly flip it is. If you stick your phone or these people with the PC computers who are stationary like this, man, that hole in the wall. They can't do it, all right? They're going to have to go with the flow. If they won't join the gym, they're going to join the rotating computer system. Like a tam-tam. It is. If they have it, well, I lose, but I guarantee you they don't. And it rotates with you, see? And then you get to see the garbage and the unfolded clothes and the door. Let's get the door. There we go. And you get to rotate it. And everybody's liable for all judgment calls when you show your identity. All screenshots. You have to limit your mockery in the background. There's got to be rules of engagement with these kind of ideas. This is a brilliant idea. Rotating computers. Not rotating chairs. I'm talking about the sucker's going to do it like an oscillating fan. You have no control. If you got these backgrounds and stuff, you're like rotation, man. Yeah. There'll be nothing you can do about it. The background, whatever the heck is around you, what will be built in so strong, is that if you try to make it narrow by only showing certain stuff, the same way Shannon does, and all those weirdos, they're like this, right? They don't show anything on the floor, next to them, anywhere, nothing, kitchens, bathrooms. The computer will do it for them. It's not allowed to osculate unless it's like creeping in other rooms. Any room. If it has dirt, the computer will pick it up. It's so intelligent that it'll go to the room and start to pan down on things that's dirty in your home. This is brilliant, man. I'm going to have to patent this garbage. Then we'll see your judgment call. Anyway, listen, I've been in here meal prepping with the Scoutster. Man, dudes, these things are good. And you will lose weight on them. I'm going to give you the ingredients. If you give a fine rep, then I'm going back to lurking. Where did I leave off, Jane? No missing no one here. All right, let me finish, Jane, before I lose my brilliant beans. I videoed my son's meal prep. What in the world is that? You see the things that come up in my stuff? See? Unbelievable. I speak upon this lady here about the Chosen. You'll see underneath there the fentanyl channel somewhere. You pull it up. There's a couple of ministers here, and you see it looks like Susan, Texas girl, and Stellar. Am I side to Susan? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. No copyright hit. Move it. Well, you know what? I can't even find it. It's so stupid, bro. No, I'm not. You see how YouTube is? Right? It led me in the place to the live of Susan, which absolutely was with me when I got my dog by phone. On the phone with me when I drank in the cemetery. When I talked to Michelle Kay, Susan discussed how Mama Beth was doing, Izzy, and completely damned the ship. I mean, complete damnation every time we spoke. Those ceasefire records will show the telephone number at that time and the length of it. Right here is when we talked about Angela Stevens. Right there. And completely damn them, but that's how they are. They just make up so they can all continue to sin. Now, I'm going to go in this live chat, just alert. We're going to see if any human being is showing their identity. Let's use intelligence here. We are going to click on the live stream of Susan, Texas Girl, and Stellar. Let's see, in reality, if their lives are better than mine, if their identity, their hair, their clothes, their background, what you can see in their home, their face, husband's over there, child's back here, and there's the hole in the wall, the external view, Mr. Jones' trailer, the garbage collecting, and the clothes unfolded. Now, what we're going to do in intelligence, in all fairness, that I video all the time. If we go over here, and I have it, it's just there. And with artworks, we don't show that, like busting a move on uni. I don't understand the artwork, guys, so I'm not even going to roll there and pretend I did. All right, you've got over 100 people watching this live. The goal here is to see if they're in error. We want to see hair, makeup, clothes, the external outcome of each of the two women and the male. That is intelligent YouTubing. Why? Because you have cameras on them. There's a camera right in front of me on the Chromebook. They come with cameras to show your identity, to show you your life, not what works in your life, not what looks good in your life, to show your life. When you're a videoer, if you don't blog and you're just chilling in the chat thingy, hey man, we're talking about a YouTube community, an app. When you pay your internet and pay your phone, it costs you nothing to get YouTube, yet everything to see if people judge you. I believe Susan done one of my drunken rant, her in Texas. And the goal here again is to see. It says Santa Stellar shows receipts. There's no need to. If you've done something, you don't need to show the receipt. There's nothing to prove if you've done something correct. There's nothing to prove if you've done anything incorrect. Nobody can tell you what to do. This is to cover somebody's butt. Because people are worrying about scammers and cons and child exploiters and drugs in the mail and stealing from St. Jude children and worse. And then they video what? What's the intelligence they video? Pray tell continue. What we're going to do is go in here. It doesn't matter who's in here. The triangular system come out. That's ridiculous. Go on. Okie dokie. And then I got to go clean the counter. Scott's milk prep. Okay, we're going to see how intelligent this is. Okay, we have a bubble ball flashing in your face. Highly intelligent there. No, it's not. Not in my book, Jack. My book's right here again, by the way. Make sure we understand this book here. This one, yikes. And definitely the fact that I'm always doing this, man, because we're always learning this. Books. Maybe we can turn this way and see something better. Do you see the identity of Texas Girl? Oh. No. Do you see Stellar? No. And they call us psycho. This is such psychotic behavior, people, to the level of you need to explain why you hide behind the second. What do you have to hide? Why are you people doing this? Who are you? You live in this world. And then, when others like myself are like this, they use that, man, and they can't even do it. They can't do it. They're too embarrassed to do it. They don't have the intelligence to do it, first of all, without shifting their papers and moving stuff around and being worried about how they look or touching their hair. I've seen it too many times. When they do try, they shift and they'll actually say it out loud. Oh, man, my own hair. And body dysmorphia imaging. Okay, man, don't look around at all this. This is ridiculous. They already know. They know their conscience bears witness to the truth. By hiding behind it, you're a stupid person. Something's wrong. You've either been wrong or you are doing the wronging. In the center, there is no escape. I do not care what people say in these communities. This is silly, man. If you took this to an elementary photographer, a freshman in college or university, and said, would you take a look at this? I'm telling you, they would think your marbles are gone, except putting pictures up of what they think looks good all the time. When they attain something, then you see it. But what you do see, damn right here, I don't give a flip. It shows who they are. It's so funny to me. I hope there's a reason you're doing it, like health or protection of something inside your home, because these are there for a reason. To hide behind them with a title like this, Santa Stellar shows receipts. They're having to show proof of something. Why? What do you have to prove, man? That right there falls apart. The title falls apart. Shows receipts of what? Who cares? If you've done something good, or you gave, or someone received, it doesn't matter to show receipts. We'll take on that note real quick. What about Susan, right? There was no court case, was there? She chose. Doesn't matter that Bombshell don't have nothing she can intervene and take anyway. There is no case. There never was. It'd been a trip for the two of these wingnuts. And for certainty, the fact that she collected the money, what she'll have to do in their community is, if it's Cash App or PayPal, send it back to the individuals. However, is she going to show all her receipts of taking your money? They've thrown this crap at us for years. Back on them. All right, let's just say she got the financial means to go down to the part of Georgia to file charges on a non-case that would never reach courthouse. Ain't nobody that dumb. They're dumb. The ethic and moral restraint should kick in, but the law would have never kicked in for this. Did this one ever go? Because there's nothing to go to. It doesn't matter if Bombshell had $10,000 waiting for this female. She never went. There's no case. There's no witnesses. She didn't take any photographs, no cinematography. That's what these are for proof of what you're saying and doing. You didn't see that. All right. If she collected enough money to go, and I believe I've seen that video that time, right? We're across the scoreboard. They paid her way to go down here and file charges that are non-existent by her choice. By choosing to help her friend out, by lying, by giving her own address out. You know what? Honestly, when Susan gave her address for Bombshell to move, Susan broke the law. Why does nobody stood up for that? She broke the law. She lied. That's not a lie, man. That's like broken dang law. That's a law restraint. I'm going to give you my address so you can move, Karen. That is a law restraint. Ain't no judge in the right mind would have ever entertained such foolishness. I videoed that. I guarantee you, she never went. She had no case. It's stupid. This is you. But when you choose to get in your car and spend the money, dudes, but tell it live. My friend asked me to use my address, my home, because she'd been evicted. Susan broke the law. Get over it. We're trying to protect somebody. And then she tried to act like she cares about cops and crap. The cops would have been after her tail. And she walked in there and threw herself on the mercy of the court and said, okay, Your Honor, I want to confess what I've done. The lady that I'm trying to get the docket on here and build an indictment against is this female. But Your Honor, what I want to do is tell you what I was going to do. I gave her my address illegally. I gave her my address so she could move. I think there might be a jail cell waiting on that fool. And that's why she hides. That's why she hides. Crap like that. Her YouTube record would make her hide her identity. Sure. And then if they say, well, we collected all the money, we need to see the evidence, Susan. Everybody got their money back. Has she done it? You can say you gave everybody back. Well, where's her receipts that the Cash App, the actual amount that was received is equal to the dividend of receiving it back? It came in. It never would be spent. That's stupid. There never was a case. No, there wasn't. But these superior females, right, who hide behind cameras. That one right there. Let's just say she got $1,000. We'll cherry pick $1,000. Did she have a vlog that went up that showed all the PayPal that come in? You can cut, crop, edit, cut, and paste those who send it. And just show the amounts and let somebody get their little calculator out. However you want to roll and say, okay, that's the PayPal that come in. And there's the Cash App money that comes in. And the dividend that might come in a money card, traceable by the post office. The United States Post Office they love so dearly to abuse, like children, to abuse that system and send her money on a gift card at Christmas time. Well, the gift card can actually tell you by calling the number. I know it's scary to call things. Actual cash in the mail, you can still do that. They love to abuse the mailing system. They absolutely adore that. Drugs in the mail, narcotics at that. They're worried about me drinking alcohol. That's a federal crime, what they did. Mine, I'd have been subjected to a jail cell, suspension of driver's license, got a hell of a money, reputation wrong, disrespecting myself, disrespecting God, hurting other people on the planet, but it's not a federal charge. These people are notorious for using federal drug crimes. They're just not caught. So did this woman give you the entire layout? It'll show the dates that all the money come in and take up for this big old giant colossal court thing against Karen, man. Told you they never do a case. Under Cash App, you got all that derivative. If anybody mailed a card, you can show the actual stamp, time, and date. You can hold up the gift card and show you how it's done. Let me show you how it's done. Hang on here. Don't give up on me yet. And this is a lady now that stopped me to try to cheat your United States government at the Cancer Infusion Center, 2021, September, I might add. Let's see here. Now, let's just say that people mailed her little gift cards or simplistic cards. It doesn't have to be a Christmas card. It doesn't have to have a logo like Scott gave me. And you dial it. Well, shop. I know it's scary to make phone calls, man, for proof of evidence. And then it'll say your balance is such and such. But what you do is you go live and it'll tell you every piece of transaction that was spent, the date for sure, and how much. Did you know that these can do that? Gift card things. Okay. Some people could go under the radar. This is why we question Toys for Tots. Can go under the radar. Nobody has to send a gift. They can just send one of these. I think it's untraceable. No, it's really not untraceable. But this is another way they can do it. And say, you scamming over there at porch and stuff, Tammy Land, the beach and everything else, you dummy. Try harder. That's reality. But let me slow it down again. Gift cards could have absolutely come to the mailbox of Susan, man, concerning Karen. But you'll never know. No. Gift cards in the United States mail, boys and girls. There's such thing, bank statement. And then you carefully cut, crop, edit, cut, and paste the deposits that go into Cash App. When you have Cash App, you're a stupid person for leaving it out there. You're a dummy. Your router and banking numbers on this stuff. You're But you know, what you can do is get that there bank statement garbage and just use your morphing system on these clacking grand theories in front of you, right? You're like, all right, here's the banking thing. Then get my banking. Nobody wants your banking. You're the one that's putting Cash App for. And you fix it and contort it in the angles. Cut that out. Can anybody see this? You reckon it can find? Stellar shows receipts. Good God. And then she can fix it to where there's just the dates and just the amount. And say, no, these were the Cash Apps. You see my actual bank statement? Man, I just held the sucker up. I did it with Kelly Cole. I screenshot my driver's license one time. I reckon I don't remember banking information. I didn't get flipped. But you can do this. You can actually cheat the United States Post Office again, man. I'm not one of these suckers. Put even hell on there for extra. Because there is no case. There never was a case. She chose to go and chose to commit a felony. What she done was a felony. Giving her address out. And trying to make her little friends and followers believe that she's the victim when she chose. Karen ain't got nothing to do with that. If you didn't know her character by now, you don't know my character at all on YouTube. She chose. She hid the drug drop too, man. These people are worried about my drunken stupor. I mean, Susan sat there and watched a drug deal go down and didn't do anything. Nothing. That's the kind of people we're dealing with here. My drunken stupor makes these fools behind the camera, which is like, ain't no dang sense in that, man. That's stupid. Good Lord. I camera. I would too if I be doing those. Can you imagine? Now garbage. Oh, I got friends. No, you got felons. That's what I got. Oh, it's a good card. In here, these little things. 2 a day. In here. It's got taught me how to do it now, so I can do it for him now. Meal prep. This is meal prep. In conjunction with the rest of his garbage. Lord. Who knows it, Daddy? Hot down here. Right. Listen. In the days of Shannon's tablecloth, this hide behind the camera thing makes Shannon look intelligent. At least she was showing something. Flowers, concrete walls. And we are the dummies, y'all, talking to flowers and stuff, man. They forget we remember this crap. They're trying to make you forget. We want enough time to go by. Yeah. So people will forget what they've done wrong. That's what they try to do. I can deal with that so much. These people have my family for years. And they have. It's just YouTube, like Savage said. If we take Savage's advice when she called me, yep. Nobody whatsoever should be upset with me because Savage said it. It's just YouTube, Tammy. If that's true, and she was laughing, telling me she didn't smoke weed anymore, I answered it with a negative term when I answered. So per Savage, not the captain of the ship, but definitely aboard the rum, Ari. Wait. Per Savage, I know. Mrs. Wrestler herself, right? Mrs. I need clout. I need to get loaded a little bit to like myself, because that's true with Savage. She's probably an alcoholic like myself, you know. I'll never want to go down those dark tunnels again on this daily crap I used to do. No, it's not even worth it. That drink is not worth people's lives, my life, my health, anybody could have been killed, harmed, hurt. That's me. They'll have to jump in my sin. I can confess mine. They can't. They don't know how. They'll wait long enough for enough time to go by in hopes that people forget their sins, their wrongdoings. Yes, they do. And after enough people get in their ear and type to them and talk to them, they'll believe anything in gullibility. We have a few independent thinkers. And that's what I wish I could do. Few that can sit back and say, if that's the way she believes, that's how she believes. That don't mean I gotta hate her. That don't mean I gotta dislike her. Because per Savage, when she called me, she said it. It's just YouTube, Tammy. So all these people that are angry with me and call me Satan, your superior chick, via the rum. Aye, drink that rum, party. Drink the rum. The captain of the ship drinks rum. That's what's on a pirate ship. And then you get lucky with some whiskey sometimes. On an old ship, which I still think they need to title it. Yeah, the ship is not a female name. A ship is named after a female. They need to place it on there, sucker. Name. We don't mind. The pirate done it. Name the sucker. In The Truth of Forrest Gump. It should be my Jenny. You know, how Tom Hanks just sits there and paints Jenny on the boat. Do it, bruh. It's an overtone. When people see something like they're across a global positioning system saying, the ship of what? Where's its name? That's intelligence. That's not stupid. The ship has a female name. Doesn't matter that pirate's female. The ship has no name. And it should be female. So type my Jenny. But anyway, back to Susan. Got it. Okay? Really what they did was just snow you. Easy straw man to do when people care people. Gullible. And it's irony that she does in Christmas season too. There was no case, ever. I wonder if I can scroll through my video before they ever tried to take money up to pay her trip where there is no case. Doesn't matter, bombshell had $1 million, bro. There is and never would have been the case. Good Lord. You don't have to have an IQ of nothing to understand that. Once you talk with a real lawyer, they're like, well, I'll take your money, but you're going to lose, dummy. And by the way, when it comes to the longevity of being in the same state, the demographic boundary, you can actually do the actual filing without driving down there in the same state. Oops. I'm sorry we know these things. We're dummies. Susan could have filed on Karen Obama. Didn't even have to step in her car to do it. No, she did not. So she took the money, right, as we lurk up on this channel, hiding behind it. Foolish. Absolutely foolish. If, let's just say that she decides to do the moral and ethical restraint and give back every dollar that was brought in and accounted for. Every single cent. You would have a video that's completely taking the time to show the PayPal. You can add it up. And then the date that PayPal was spent. And on what. You can actually do these things for the knowledge of the realistic truth. Even if you say, I'm going to give the money back. Show the receipt. Show how much coming in PayPal. Fix your little banking trash and click up it. Click place. Go on them clip channels. Go. And them clip channels will fix it. And all of it will add up. Get it notarized, sucker, at the bank. Get your bank statement notarized at the bottom. Show your viewers that it's notarized. They're at the bank. There's always a notary at the bank, if I do recall. I'm spitballing here. Let me see. My brother-in-law. He's a notary. He's a manager of a bank. I don't know anything about banking. You know you can do that. It's unbelievable. They put their cash apps out there. They want to receive the money, right? So what's wrong with showing the truth of the cash app? Nothing. That's reality. That's truth. That's raw. That's real. And then little gift cards. I know it's scary. Things can come like that. It won't help your case. No, it won't. Send people I gave all their money back. And witnesses come forward on the panel and say, yo, yeah, she gave me my money back. Where's the dead burn receipt down to the last cent, dude? You're never going to see that either. It will be skewed. It will be morphed and contorted. The date should add up. The time should add up. The money should add up. And if you're returning to sender, it's even easier to attain. And you're not worried about hiding it. You're like, see what people gave me? And you can hide your banking information by just holding it up to. So say, this is what people sent. These are the dates. And your PayPal. Boom. Print it out. Printer. It's called a printer. Dun, dun, dun. Show it. Since they wanted to come after us for STS to the level of ridiculous of the banking, I'll give fine web. Chancery score downtown. You'll never have them do this, sucker. But they'll say, an officer down in memorial. I gave all the money back, but you'll never see it. Passing husbands. And we're the crazy group. Oh, okay. I still think you're doing it sufficiently. I do, but anyway. I can't see what time it is. These meal prep things. Scotty's back on. You buy the lean hamburger. About 93% lean. It's blue at Kroger. About 2 of them. You choose to do like him? Buy you a Scott buys shredded sharp cheese and sliced cheese. What are you doing? The camera just got you all over the place like you're broke. Oh, Mr. Cheese Shine. And like a bag of shredded cheese. Sliced cheese. The old El Paso taco seasoning. Cottage cheese. Almond milk. So if you're looking down in your skillet or your bucket, you have hamburger lean in it. You blend the cottage cheese with the almond milk. Blend it. After your hamburger's done, you dump it in the actual hamburger. And then your cheese is your discretion. You get the cheese. In that pot will be the hamburger done. The type of cheese you want and how much and what kind. Almond milk blended with cottage cheese. You've got a small blender. And it blends the almond milk and the cottage cheese and you dump that in the pot. Then you'll take the taco seasoning and put as much as you want in there. Salt, pepper, whatever you want. And you'll need the lean carb. And I'm telling you, they are for filling. You will lose weight. This is what Scotty has, the old El Paso. Okay, and dang it, stupid cameras. As you can see, the tortillas there, lean carb, the carbohydrates tortilla on a plate, and it looks like this. I'm giving out your recipe. Okay, in the pot or the pan. It doesn't look correct. You can use turkey too or chicken. So bright, I can't see it. I can't see it. Oh, it looks like that. The hamburger is already cooked. Your almond milk and cottage cheese is in there. Your taco seasoning, the shredded sharp cheese and sliced cheese. And you stir it all until it absolutely looks like Taco Bell. Before they put it on your taco, your soft taco. And at your discretion, not for it to bounce. You place it on the tortilla shell, fold inward, out, and roll toward it, and put the aluminum foil over it. That doesn't include the rest of the dietary meal, but it makes a week and a half eat it because it's restarting meal preps. So yes, again, it's a good deal. If you want to lose weight, I don't think too many people have a diet that won't accept this, but it's possible. But you can always manipulate. That's the type of tortillas to use if you're trying to get the protein and weight loss. Those from Kroger. He gets 2. That's the cottage cheese he buys. And he's back here pointing at the caloric intake on the bag. That's him. And then it doesn't look right, but you got lean, little 1 pound hamburgers. It's up to you about what you want. He buys 2, and the lean blue. I didn't take a picture of that. And you cook that first. Make sure the hamburger's done. If you want to drain it, you can. It's going to need to drain it because it's lean. And then your blender has blended 3 scoops of cottage cheese. You put a little too much almond milk in it. If you put too much almond milk in it, she's going to be real sloshy. So you might want to learn about that. Let it blend. Put it in the finished hamburger. Put your shredded or sharp or mild cheese in there. A couple of sliced cheeses. Taco seasoning. And stir until it looks like Taco Bell's meat. And then you have your tortilla shell. Get your aluminum foil ready. And you dibble dab it like a Taco Bell person on a soft taco. Fold, roll. And you wait till they're absolutely, not hot. You place them in the freezer. And every day you can take that part of the dietary thing. This will be his like lunch. In the morning, there's a little bit different stuff he's doing. At the end, that's how he lost 40 pounds. Plus the gym. I hate to encourage the gym. That's a scary individual thing to do. It's terrifying. It's worse than showing your identity on YouTube, man. Joining the gym, Lord. You don't even have to do a lot at the gym. It's a way for your mind to re-regulate. To have a regimen, which psychology teaches you to have a regimen. Every psych facility I've ever worked in, or put myself in, I guarantee you, there's a schedule. And the world simply doesn't seem to be on one. Except yours. Let me make sure I got all the garbage down here. All right, what else going on? You know we're leaving basement letter for last. Wait a minute, what's that on? Okay, that was stupid. All right, I always will test my glucose during the streams. That ain't right, huh? Angry cats fighting with visiting dogs. Live. My dog needs, this cat needs anger management. Okay. She straddles this chair. If you walk past her, she grabs you. This cat doesn't like any kind of toys except paper. 2-liter top bottle caps. And she'll chase them like a hockey puck. Yeah. You need this info, man. You need to learn that things over here are just fine. I'm a weirdo. I am a weirdo. But I'm not as demonic as people think. Nah, that's a lie. Uh-oh. And God said there was light. Don't tell me I lost a remote, man. Don't make me yell at you, man. Oh, come on, man. It took me to the Roku channel. I didn't tell you to do that, you purple sucker. I didn't do this. Wait a minute, man. Things are falling everywhere. I did not do that. Reptile mania? What the fine fetch? You need these rotating cameras. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Be honest with thyself. Then go back and look at that. I think people should do the messiest vlog ever. How dirty can I be? All right, let me get my diabetic machine. It's all messed up. Look at it. Goodness, don't stop it already over there. Fighting for nothing. Where's my insulin, man? Wow, the things we shan't see. Lord. I'm just going to get it on. I don't see it. Oh, I see it now. All I'm telling you, man, is I think a lot of anger management needs to be going on. A lot. And a lot more laughter. A lot more forgiveness. A lot more being yourself. You got no fancy life to worry about being you. You don't have enough time. You want to be remembered on YouTube for hiding behind the camera? I don't want to be remembered for what I was on YouTube. Nobody tells me what to do. God can. The inability to hurt me is who I am. That came from survival, not YouTube. YouTube tools, man. YouTube Studio. I think that's funny right there. YouTube Studio. YouTube really, really believes the sucker is going to take a couple thousand to 10 to 20,000 people like a dead, burnt Hollywood film. It's a platform. No, it's really not. Let me integrate your brain one more time, and I'll leave it on. This is not a platform. It's YouTube. YouTube Studio. Don't get me started on that, man, because I'll go and go. YouTube Studio. Where's the makeup artist? Where's the lighting? Where's the credits? YouTube Studio. Where's the costume and designs? YouTube Studio. You think you're a YouTube creator is funny enough. YouTube Studio. I never really dwelt upon that one. Now I won't get it out of my head. YouTube Studio. Verify the truth, and then we're going to lurk on. Who else do I need to lurk about? I don't know. But that's what Susan can do for you. She's going to give the money back. If she didn't go, she can show every PayPal and every date, all received, and she's sending it back the same truth. Everything that's shown that was received in PayPal. When you send a money request back, it'll show the same amount. Okay, some of us in a trailer have intelligence. Rigardo. Same thing with your banking and router. You don't have any problems out there. You got 0 issues with receiving to the cash app. Yeah, perhaps it's a little too private once you need to show the receipt of returning money. And gift cards and mailing system, they don't... They forget how you can receive money via mail, except drugs. Dummies. It's beautiful, man. It's great. Let me read your platform one more time. This is getting stupid. Grow up. Who are you? You're just a person. YouTube. Wait a minute. I got to do the whole jest. We're going to do it.
Platform.
You better tell them.
Platform.
Take no prisoners.
Platform.
You bet. A raised level surface. Go and look at Texas Girl in them right now. Are they raised up? A raised surface on which people or things can stand. That will never be these YouTubers. It might be some form of a theatric if you type in a composition like I'm about to do. If you type in someone playing the piano and a band, they'll be on a platform raised up. If it's the opera, the band is down yonder and the platform's still up. Okay? Does the basic YouTuber basically understand this truth? Basically. Not religiously, just basically. Practically. That they're like this. Hiding behind it will never be a platform, brother. And or sister, of course. Ever. This is where your brain is, man. You lost it. You in that hole in the wall maker. If you think YouTube is a platform, was that a concert pianist or something? The declared policy of a political party or group. The political party aspect will be like your two double-down presidents bickering with a moderator in the center on a platform. Up. Oh, my Lord. YouTube platform. I'm embarrassed for some of these people, like they say, to have second and third embarrassment myself. I am ashamed of the things I've done on YouTube. But I could never go around saying I'm on this platform when I'm sitting in a chair. Or the people hiding behind it, giving these big declarations like they are inaugurated presidents, giving these big spiels when you're just a YouTuber, man. And you will possibly too. Okay. What else? Good Lord. A raised structure alongside of a railroad track. Raised. Good gosh, the only thing they raise is their ego. A raised structure standing in the sea from which oil or gas can be drilled or regulated. Next, a raised structure orbiting a satellite. A standard for hardware of a computer system, determining what kinds of software it can run. Does anybody go around saying, today, this is the software I'm using on today's live stream? Any tutorials on how to use the software systems out there? Like tutorials, man, like educational tutorials. That's the platform, dude. Okay, do we? Do you understand? You say stuff like this platform. Oh, come on, having fun. Declare a political party, good lord. All right. Would you believe that one of them, it's kind of like a jackboot, a shoe with a very thick soles? That would be like a Natalia Grace or high heels, I guess. Passing some. Oh, I was going to do it. That's why I really went in there and grabbed one and showed on here what you did. I appreciate it. No, I was going to come show it to you first. Oh, will you get that color for me? I saw it on glass. That's for him. Were they any good? Oh, yeah. Man, they're so good. Goodness sakes. I put it on here. What you do? Maybe other people can do it. Passing signs in here. I'll be back. Anyway, this shoe thing. There are a lot of people who need these shoes right now, like Natalia Grace. Yet, a shoe with a very thick sole would automatically go to default mode as a raised type of surface. Calling this a platform is quite silly. This individual pack of people, it's not what it means. Not for them. Not for me. We're just on YouTube. Grow up. Grow up. Let's see here. Let's look up something. I guess I forgot. Oh, yeah. That's good. This is funny. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. I'm the wrong app. Oops. Can I get you anything, son? Can I get you anything? No, I'm good. That's what I thought. It's just silly, the rest of it. Okay.
Studio.
I love these little vocal cord people. Scott, I love them.
Studio.
She does sound kind of strange, don't she? She's, what's it called? Very enunciation, a lot of enunciation.
Studio.
Guys, I like that clip over and over. Studio. 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 I'm thinking of Phil Collins, Sister Studio, or something.
Studio.
That's so funny. Let's see if any of this contradicts the way they say or what you do. Yet again, the noun version of YouTube Studio. Studio. Let's do it again.
Studio.
Tell them.
Studio.
You bet.
Studio.
Uh-oh. Noun version of studio. A room. So far, they're okay. Where an artist, photographer, sculptor, etc. works. A workshop. A room. A place where movies are made or produced. Books, music, and movies. They get platform wrong. They get studio wrong. And laugh at us and call us crazy. A place where movies are made or produced. Within this studio would be a platform. I know it's freaking scary. Yet it's true. Next, a room where musical or sound recordings can be made. And in said studios, you'll be raised up. Whoa. On a platform. A studio. Okay? A room from which television or radio programs are broadcast. Okay? When you broadcast Todd Carter was a DJ, I guarantee you he was on a platform in a studio. This is great. All right, next, a place where performers, none of them perform jack squat. They hide behind it or make fun of everybody like cockamamie dummy. A place where dancers practice and exercise. Would you believe the treadmill's a platform? Would you believe when I raise up to stretch my body, I'm on a platform in a room? That's classified studio. All right, now, number 2 of all the underneath there, a film or television production company. A television, books, music, and movies. Inside the television company, there'll be a platform to raise up. Platform and a studio. I'm a YouTube creator. You're creating some serious issues. You're not creating nothing, man. You're making something from your house, lake, job, car. Okay, you can kind of classify your car as a platform because you raise up and set your booty down, I reckon. You park your car, get up on the top of it and hope you got it don't cave in, and then video like that. Then you're on a platform. They get platform wrong. They get studio wrong. Lord. And the third, shall we deceive? The studio apartment is one gigantic room raised ordinarily. There's nothing about studio that fits their narrative either without being said at the end of the day, Trigger. I'm a YouTube creator. I gotta go fix my garbage in YouTube CO, and I'm on this platform. None of that's true. None. Zero. The only thing you're doing is you're on YouTube, man. Go on. And check the Google system about YouTube Studio. You know what it does have? It has a dashboard, like a car. It's got settings, like you do when you're fixing your garbage in your car, or turning your conventional oven on, or sticking something in the This is brilliant content. There is none like it. Oh. This is great. So I guess today I've wasted a lot of time on this. But don't forget when we move around on my dog growing. It's fine. Let's see if a couple people will use Gypsy Rose as their full-fledged content. I put her picture up. I showed it so you can see her facial showgrins. If you don't see her showgrins, you never will. She's a brilliant example. Not content. Not to video forever on Gypsy. I've already done that. Yes, I have. Outside, in a chair. Long before it ever hit these people's brains. None of them near Louisiana. None. No, use it. I used it for showgrins. A picture in here. And I don't mind saying it because I did it. I'm not ashamed of doing it. I want people to be educated on showgrins. Your eyes will droop, and hers does. Hair dry, facial markings, the teeth had to be renewed, right? Makeup, hardly any. You can't with Sjogren's. In Gypsy, since these people are using her for content like they did with the children, they'll continue to use her. This is an example of Sjogren's. I have no intentions of ever speaking about this lady again except to mock those other people that do. They'll use her for content. This is an example of education. This is intelligent. To tell the world, would you like to see someone with Sjogren's? It's the one they're using for content. And you move on. And you keep calling that stuff out. All right, let's go see here. I'm going to check. I don't, you know what? I don't even have a clue what Randy and them are doing. I don't know. Last I checked about that, there were problems with sin on the Fifth Jew Ladies channel. Can't even believe they let that go back down. But God, the sins they did. And then claim somebody else's. It's funny as such. Just need content. That's it. They need content drawn to them. I get it. That's the way YouTube's supposed to work. I just don't entertain whom I don't want to. When I'm done with somebody, the door's closed. Really, that's true. When somebody doesn't entertain me, I'm moving along. All right. She has reached 9.12K. All right. Let's see here. How intelligent you are. I have no clue. There's a bunch of thumbnails with two women with brown hair. How come you just don't see them? All right. 7 days ago, we have owning my poop again. Okay. I mean, she's done something wrong. I'm trying to get sympathy again. Like she's done us wrong. Okay. All she's showing is other people's stuff. You don't see Wendy. You don't see her. Lack of intelligence. They fall apart right there. Really, they did. After a while, it's stupid. Even the fun of it has 3 people. You don't see them. All right. There's a thing called open panel there with Gypsy Rose's face. Okay, so Wendy and them are one of them. Okay, we can screenshot that and I can see her Sjogren's there. There's one. Well, actually, there's 2. I spoke about her. I don't deny I spoke about her. No, it's for Sjogren's. It's for educational purposes, not content purposes. Not at all. I have to believe even more. Because you cannot. If you advance Sjogren's, you can't. You can't wear a lot of makeup. That's a lie. That is a lie. You're not in full-fledged. Other serious conditions are going on. Anybody? If you can wear all that makeup and stuff and claim you have Sjogren's, you're lying. You're not there yet. Sorry, no can do. That would be a lie. All right, let's see if we can see Sjogren's here. Since Randy and them are using it, that's 2. There'll be a 3rd. I'm classified 3rd, but I'm going to for content. I'm just trying to show something about Sjogren's. Okay, it looks to me like she has a light earth tone, very little makeup. Her face is not quite as puffy here. You'll see Days where mine is very heavy. So you'll probably see her the same. She is a classic example if you want to learn, and not for money, attention, subscribers, and views. If you want to learn. Okay? She's young. I'm 54. Okay? She hasn't had open bypass surgery. Oh, my Lord. What the heck is this all about?
She got in my room and got out.
Oh, wow.
She was standing on
Look
the
at
window.
that.
Hey,
Stop it, you two.
she was standing on my window making a ruckus.
Oh, gosh.
I was like,
Man.
I thought it was a wind. So I went to go check. And she was just sitting there. So I grabbed her and I was like, get your butt back in here. I pulled her
She would
back
have
in.
jumped out, bro.
I pulled her back in. She was freaking out.
Yeah, and then my dog, it's so funny. Thanks, Scott, for catching her.
I was like,
I love you, son. Just remember, you need to, if you don't have a certain medical condition or I don't have yours, those are things you should be studying. And really, it's educational to speak upon Sjogren, which is so neglected to be spoken upon. I video about Sjogren's all the time. This is nothing new. Not new content off Gypsy. She's a classic case of Sjogren's. And it's going to get worse. She don't have type 1 diabetes. She's not a cardio patient. She's not 54. So you can only classify in comparison certain things. Certain things. Icky dicky. Moving on here. If they're doing it, I'm actually going to check. The Savage Lady. They might use it consistently. I don't even know what these people are, man. They just dream that you're looking at their stuff. They die for you to look at it, so they'll have additional content, money, subscribers, and views. Look at me. It's the same narcissism. Just in a different way. This is a rotating trailer. I don't hate these people. I don't want nothing to happen to them. Oh, my dear God. Let me fix that. They made fun of my alcohol. Her first community post is nothing but a drunken stupor again. This is nothing new. This is the chocolate alien stuff. This is Smirnoffs. Oh, this is alcoholism 101 right here, folks. See, their friends won't say nothing about this, but they're doing. Okay? The whipped cream Smirnoff. I'd be really careful behind that. See, Bobby, you just can't see it. Behind the Smirnoff. Mm-hmm. The blenders are right there to blend it all up. Mozart's chocolate cream. It's silly. It'll hurt your stomach if you don't screw up. Just sitting here for over a week or something making fun of me, and there's their alcoholic friend. I really hope that they're talking to her about her alcoholism. She's got a good support system. And to ever cut down Katie Roby is savage itself. I'm not saying the word savage as in her. It's savage meat to have went after Katie the way they did when this lady's a serious alcoholic. She's an active participant. Drunk. Okay, mine is circumstantial. Mine's provable. She can't prove. Hers is consistent. I can. That doesn't make it right. It's just true. It is what it is. That's a realist. Every time I live stream around being a dummy, drinking or driving or speaking smack, it's around terrorizing events that YouTubers didn't have to be terrorized by. So do this. And go call your drunken friend, who you never see driving, because she does. We have a police scanner. Okay, after that Friday, boys and girls. Yeah, you see that word shit? You don't need to name the dummy. All right, so they did the F it up. Oh my God, banned tragedy pimps again? And people call me repetitive? Only say I say the same thing. This is the same trash. Banned tragedy pimps again? Oh, no. This is not atypical savage. She's moving around. She's moving around somewhere. This ain't her. I mean, it is her. I'm saying, like, you got to go to other communities and pop in and learn those communities to ever bring it to your channel to pretend you have clout. You have to do this when you're somebody like this. They have, what, over 10,000 subs? To maintain that stat quo that I always talk about, that people are going to have to go around to these larger communities, find evidentiary support to place it upon theirs and pretend they have content again and hide behind cameras. On a platform in YouTube Creative Studio. Oh, God, we're so weird, people. Weird. Human beings are weird. Huh? Y'all, there's some beanies here or something. One says shipmate. There's some beanies here, dude. FAFO. Sounds like a car lot. They have. This one I'm talking about. You have a wish list for these. YouTube's got the brain so fouled up. Technology has the brain so fouled up. I'm 54 years old. I grew up on both spectrums. They are snowing you into believing you're a creator. Monetize means money. I don't remember, like I said before, the time when everybody started having these monetized freaky deaky channels. When they started asking you to join a button. That's narcissism, dudes. That's not people liking you on the tube. Whatever they want to send you, your PayPal can be just as fat as a Cash App or Venmo or whatever people are doing, man. You don't need all that. But do I remember when it happened? No, nor do I care. We dropped PayPals, we videoed, and we went on. Twitter was where you gossip. They made the community post gossip. That is so silly and unintelligent. That's not where it's supposed to go. I don't care what these people believe. They have to believe in their hype, but it's not reality. They changed the reality for you to think that a YouTube community post is the way to go after somebody. It's Twitter. But people have these locks where you can't get in. And they know they have to request to get in there, and they will probably perfect the community post better. Because people are running rampant with that stupidity. Just dumb. They share dumb things. They tag you in stupidity. Will you watch me? If I don't want you, no, you're not coming out of my mouth. Scuffy, man. Platform studios. Hide behind cameras. This is 4 days ago, on the TV in front of me, y'all got your morals twisted. There's that moral restraint. Would you believe? I see, wait a minute, come back now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 individuals hiding behind the camera. And then it drops off the side. That is a mental illness. At this gesture on YouTube, it is a mental illness disorder. Enough is enough. Who are you people hiding like dogs? And then saying, look at this selfie, I look good. I do that trash, but I understand these people a lot better than they understand themselves. They're not blunt. They're not raw. They're not real. They hate you and watch you. I don't hate any of them. I don't wish harm on none of these people. Regardless what comes out of the mouth. In darkness. No, I don't want to see any of these people pass away or their families. No, not who I am. Not what they think. Okay, let's view all of the... Okay, there's at least... Oh my god. Okay, we've got the winner on the ding 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 of content via Gypsy Rose. It's the ship. It's savage. Okay, that's 3. I was 4 for talking about Showgrins. If we want to include myself showing Gypsy's picture live. That's the truth. Can't get around that truth. Several pics. You can just kind of look here and see what Savage has uploaded. The difference between Gypsy's face, if you'll pay attention. It'll be the same. Like the body might not be too heavy or overweight. It might be the right BMI, but not with Showgrins. One day your face will be gaunt and thin, and it might be real puffy the next. Because your adrenal glands are shot, dudes. Your salivary glands are gone. Ain't nothing you can do about it. There's no cure for Showgrins. There's treatment is a joke. I hate to tell the masses of the world that treating Showgrins is a joke. Especially when you have other medical conditions, unlike Munchausen. Visible ideology. Funny people. That looks like Governor Jay Reeves. It really does. Yeah, it does. Okay, in that pic of Savage's upload, you see Gypsy wearing glasses. Contacts are a no-no. I promise you. You can see it on Savage. She's using Gypsy a lot. But that's what they can do. They got to do something. They don't have any content left. They run out. They kick everybody off. They want to be the elite, and then there's nothing for them to do. Then they have to find anything. I feel bad for them, man. But these join buttons. If I knew the date, I'd spill it. I don't know. I don't know when you wanted somebody to join you. You have moderators for that. And the flipping and flopping that goes on with these sad people is scary, man. To feel empowered or better because of badge. Are we really this weak to think a sticker needs to be beside you and they'll type it? Your name will be called out. You got to pay for your name to be called out. Don't with Jesus. I guarantee you do not have to do that with Christ. No, I promise you, YouTube is a mirror image mockery of the book underneath me. And everybody's mind changed. And you can video whatever you want to, right? You can do this, you just don't need to go too far. And I didn't mean to use Uni's artwork. I don't know nothing about that, folks. I'm my own kid in there. They'll never take away drinking, and drinking wrong, and saying things wrong, and being a weirdo, and a fish-eyed nutbag, and doing things inappropriately behind the wheel, and saying stupid things. That don't change. No, it don't. That don't make it right. I'm just able to say I did it. And not let anybody on YouTube try to tell me who the hell I am. You must be out your mind. You are out of your mind. You don't have anything else to do. I assure you don't. You think you do. People that are severely bored, you'll find them on YouTube all the time. He's right there. He's in there. I've done this for years. And the only thing I changed up was getting older and having hair loss and extensive Showgrins and cardio. Nobody's trying to put on a show over here, man. Bunch of garbage. So easy visible. They want to talk about you. They're too terrified to talk about their own life. When they dog people biblically and then ask God's help, oh my gosh, man. There's a call for discernment there. There really is. They don't call it, don't talk about me, don't judge me. Okay. Whatever they need. Whatever makes them feel important in their own narcissistic behavior, dudes. And they are. Right? But that's the way it rolls, right? You know, the ball bounces and they'll always say, all she does is the same stuff. That's all they've ever done is the same stuff. If they use me more than once, it's the same stuff. Well, I don't give a crap. I don't need to chase content. They chase me. They need me. I don't need them. They think because I say their name, I need them. Nah, that's a lie. They just want you not to speak about them and let them speak about everything and have their views come that way. Look at me. I'm popular. You're a YouTuber. There is no studio. You're not on a platform. You're not a creator. Do we have free in conjunction? Do we have that little thing? Remember that thing? Do we have 110? System of 3, bro. You are not a creator. You can never barah. You're lying to God. A studio is never where you little ones are going to be on YouTube. There is no studio there. You're sitting down. And you're never going to barah. You're never going to create. You can make, right? Don't make me yell, you man. A studio, What is this? The process wrong? Today is the time. A curtain opens up with garbage. You're not on a platform. You're a fool. Can we at least agree on this 30 on this 30?